Welcome to the Dockout, brought to you by Ainsley & Ainsley, powering this America's Cup INEOS Britannia crew. The Tyndalls, ladies and gentlemen, are in town, which is good to see. If we go back into the history book, Zara, I think we find great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was involved in the whole start of this America's Cup when in 1851 it was declared to her that Your Majesty, there is no second. So what I would say is there's no pressure on Ben today or anything, but he has to deliver.
Did you tell him that?
We had a word about it this morning.
Yeah, I mean, you probably know better than me the history of it, but it's incredible to be here and just to be a support and to see him doing his thing, and I've been like glued to it at home, and just to be in it is incredible, isn't it? The history is set, and he's set the bar already.
I love how totally into it you are. I get messages from you every race day going, come on, Ben. I mean, it would mean a lot, wouldn't it, to bring this thing home?
I mean, it's incredible, the length of history of it, and for him as well, you know, how much he's done in his career, the teams he's built around him, the way the boats have changed, the yachts have changed. It's just phenomenal to watch on the water. I just love it. I love it.
It's so exciting. Happy birthday, Michael. It's lovely to have you here on your birthday. I've got you a cake. I'll reveal it to you a little later on. How are you feeling about today? It is a winner's cake. How are you feeling about today? Are you looking forward to it? Are you hoping, obviously, for 2 race wins from our lot?
Yes, of course. I did send you a few messages going, please don't ruin my Friday by it being pushed over to Saturday if it was not going particularly well. But you know, the way that he turned it around and the way he's got it, he likes the drama, doesn't he? Let's be honest, you know, everything you've told me about him, he loves drama, he loves the focus being on him. So no, he's done an unbelievable job, and then hopefully we can get 2 wins today, and then we can take it into this weekend all guns blazing. You
know what it's like to perform at that top level of elite support and to actually win stuff. How important for a winning side is momentum?
Unbelievable. Momentum is unstoppable. If you can feed off it, it'll just keep building and keep building. And then the best thing about it puts all the questions back on the other boat. So all the questions go back to them. What do we need to change? Rather than we'll keep doing our stuff the same way that we're doing it, because everything's going right for us at the moment. Whereas then suddenly questions happen in the other boat, and they're going, well, what do we do now? So hopefully that will continue.
Yeah, let's force it on them today. That's exactly what we want. We'll have a nice champagne lunch a little later on with a cake, I promise. I'm going to grab Will. Let's talk about some performance tips, Will. What are we going to do today that's going to make the difference out there?
So I think we've got really variable conditions. We don't really know what the wind's going to do. There's going to be some sea state. So it's going to be a very sailor-driven day, really eyes out of the boat, timing of manoeuvres, making sure that we set up the boat right for the sea state.
You're smiling about today. I feel like these are good conditions for us.
Yeah, I think we know that our boat copes quite well with the sea state, and that we can see certain advantages there. So yeah. No reason to feel negative. Okay,
game on. I'll let you get on to the performance coach boat. What I do need to do is find this man over here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world's fastest man on land, genuinely. Talk to me about your record, sir, and how long you've held it for, and exactly how fast you went on land.
It's a long time. I'm very old now. We did the record 27 years ago. We got the car, the thrust supersonic car, did what it said on the tin, faster than the speed of sound, 763 miles an hour. That now makes it the longest standing record in history, and one that still nobody's out there breaking it right now. So it's been ours for a while, I think.
Wing Commander Andy Green, ladies and gentlemen. But also tell me what you're making of what's going out on the water at the minute, because for you this must just be the absolute personification of, you know, what you did on land, on water.
Oh, this is mind-blowing. I mean, you know, I've been lucky enough to have the best day job in the world, flying jet fighters for the Royal Air Force. I've driven the world's fastest car. I do an awful lot of sailing. This is like putting all of those together on steroids times 10, and then you look at the fact these guys are balancing on a tiny little thin foil, 6.5 tons a boat at 40 knots, and then while they're doing this incredible balancing act, they're taking the fight to the enemy and beating the Kiwis. Yay!
What isn't there not to love? Okay, I'm going to go from the world's fastest man on land to the world's fastest boat on water in an America's Cup match. Let's see if I can grab Ben. Ben? Somebody tap him on the shoulder for me. Harry, will you just turn around and tap Ben for me? Can I borrow you for a second, darling?
I'm busy.
I know you're busy, but there are more important things to do. Over here. Talk to me about what the approach is today. Once again, I get to say to you, another big day on the water.
Always, every day is a big day in the America's Cup, but yeah, it's again different conditions. Wind is slightly offshore at the moment. We're uncertain whether it will come round to a southwesterly direction, which is a more steady flow, or stay offshore. If it stays offshore, it'll be really shifty and unpredictable. So yeah, it could be it'll be an interesting day, that's for sure.
Just chatting to Mike, who's over there, who's come to support us, the Tyndalls, and he was talking about momentum and how important that is for any winning side. How much of a boost was it to get those 2 on the board the other day and go into today feeling like you're still in touching distance?
Yeah, of course, a massive boost to the team, but you know the trick is to jump on that and keep it going now. And yeah, we need to have another good day today. The team have been preparing hard. Everyone's up for the challenge, and let's get on with it.
Are you still angry?
I'm on the race course, I'm always angry.
Oh, I love it. Perfect. Fighting talk. You can catch all the action, don't forget, on TNT Sports. That'll be getting underway very, very shortly. And don't forget, for an analysis show later on, you can see everything on the YouTube channels. We hope for a really great day of racing today. And let's hope we can level things up.